Good morning, everyone. We're going to do these pink roses this morning with that vase in the background. Nice still life. All right, we'll drop a wash of quinacridone rose down on the background. I'm not going to use that black background. And then some ultramarine blue on top of it. Just get a nice violet. You know, if you want, you could put some yellow on first and make it grayer. All right, the front of this has the tablecloth drops down in the front, so I'm just putting a little rose on it for now. The vase is not white. It looks white, but it's an off-white. It's warm gray, so it's ultramarine with a touch of rose and a touch of raw sienna to get that gray. And this is a darker version. The left side of that vase has a shadow on it, so I'm putting it's the same three colors, much darker. That's going to dry a lot lighter, as you'll see. Use a towel to touch up any lights you want to pull out of that, you know. All right, the rose is a quinacridone rose with some, you could either use raw sienna or a little Aurelian yellow to get that salmon color. Now what we're doing here is we're just going to paint the roses themselves, just the shape of them, not, you know, don't try to get any petals or anything. Just paint the shape of them all. Paint them rose, and then take a towel and touch up, you know, pull out any lights you want to pull out of it. And, you know, don't make it too complicated yet. Just enjoy it and get the color on there. You know, you could charge it up here and there, make it a little bit richer. All right, I'm going to go in and paint the vase. Now the vase has these beautiful flowers on it. It's a Chinese kind of pattern. Just look closely, you know, study out the pattern. It's very easy. Don't get too involved with it. You know, I used ultramarine with a touch of gouache for the lighter blues, and then ultramarine with a touch of quinsienna for the darker blues. So just look closely at it. See those petals and the, you know, just study it out. It doesn't have to be exact, you know, just study those shapes and enjoy it. Look at the lights on the vase themselves. You know, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Just enjoy it. Take your time. There's no hurry with this. You know. Just petals, so, you know, 4 or 5 petals per blossom. All right, those were the lights. Now here, this is the darker blue, which I said is ultramarine blue, with just a smidgen. My Irish wife says, just a smidgen of quinacridone sienna to make that dark, but push it towards the blue. You want it to be a nice, rich blue. Okay, and just work out the pattern. It's really not that difficult, and it looks so nice when you're done. You know, it's got a couple of circles on the top there. All right, now you can go back into the roses and do as much detail as you want here. You know, you can take as long as you want. You know, just look at them, study them out, paint those shapes. And you can do it in layers, you know, you can use the same consistency of the paint colors, or you can make them richer if you want. So paint the shapes, and once you paint those different shapes, you know, you can go back in and drop some rich color in there, here and there, and it spreads out, gives you these beautiful soft edges. Use the towel as much as you want to pick out some lights, and you know, don't try to be too exact. You know, that gets too intense. Just enjoy it and get some nice color on there. All right, so that I'm putting some really rich color in the center of the flowers. They get less light, so it's gets much darker in there, much more richer with color, and it's beautiful. Gives you a chance to drop in those colors. And you want to do that while it's wet, because then you'll have the color spread and give you the nice soft edges all around. Okay? Yeah, beautiful. All right, we're going to put the leaves in. This is ultramarine with quinacridone gold. Gives you a beautiful dark green, and you can also put a drop of rose in that green if you want, and that even is nicer. Then if you have some lighter greens, always add a iridium yellow, more gold, or raw sienna. But what you're doing here is you're placing these. You don't have to follow the photo here. You want to make this up as much as you want. You want to get a nice balance on the leaves, and you want to use the leaves to paint a negative shape around your flowers, so you can really shape the edges of your flowers here and there and get a nice pattern going. Yeah, just put them where you feel like putting them. Enjoy it. Yeah, it's a fun painting. It's really enjoyable, and the same, this technique can be used for any flowers you want, any color, and same technique. I'm putting a little shadow. This is just a violet ultramarine with a little touch of the same rose under the flowers. And in the background, the vases, got a shadow on the wall. Paint the shadow with ultramarine, drop a little rose in it, let it kind of flow on its own, get some nice soft edges. All right, these flowers are reflecting a little shadow on the back wall. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Flowers are beautiful. For the only chance you get to use this beautiful, rich color. All right, put a little wash on the bottom. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and please subscribe. I'll see you soon.